Hey, how'd you like today's show? What a great time. And those people from Toledo, they're just a great bunch of people. They invite us to come and join them every year, and you know we will. Until next time. Turns out you're right, Noah. I can stick it anywhere. Welcome to today's episode. As all you loyal... I just ad-libbed more. Check it out. I knew when I was halfway through that you were going to be happy with that one. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning to you.
Another beautiful day. Yesterday we had great weather.
It was quite nice out, yes.
59 was our high, and more sunshine today, and high of 60.
These are the last couple nice days before the winter comes, I think.
Well, let's hope it lasts.
Let's hope so, but I don't think it will. I don't like cold weather on Thanksgiving.
Oh, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't, because you spend a lot of time outside transporting food, and I like the nice weather for that.
A lot of people like the atmosphere with crackling fire and playing touch football like the Kennedys out in the front yard.
Do you have a fireplace?
No.
Oh. Well, I guess you can't do that.
No.
Sorry.
Let's see how things look outside. Tina.
Beautiful shot.
Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More bringing you our live look at beautiful downtown Jackson.
Busy downtown Jackson as of late. Very, very busy. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of people down here.
It's
been
bustling.
Great. It is bustling.
Bustling downtown. We have a JTV First today. Do you know what it is?
No.
Live college basketball.
Oh,
From-
live college, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Live
Perfect.
college.
Yeah, we're excited to be out at Jackson College and bring you the men's and women's games tonight, Grand Rapids Community College. At Jackson, the women first, then the men. Our live coverage begins at 5:15 from the Vic Kewis Fieldhouse. Should be a couple great games, some great basketball, some great talent, a lot of local talent, especially on the women's team, and should be good. So tune in tonight for the doubleheader. College basketball on JTV.
Yeah, and then check out the schedule of the games and get out there in person. It's great, great sports, great entertainment.
Absolutely, yeah. And I always say, if you think you have a young athlete that maybe has what it takes to play at the next level, we'll see what it takes to play at the next level locally and see how good some of the talent is tonight. We're excited to be there.
Yep. A week from tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Are you all ready for Thanksgiving, Andy?
No, I'm not. I'm not ready for Thanksgiving. I haven't even checked the Thanksgiving emails. That's how ready I am.
Mm-hmm. You're hosting a number of people this year,
I know.
including your parents.
Yeah, I remember the one year we hosted you. You fell down the stairs bringing gravy, and that ruined Thanksgiving.
For me, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you hurt?
I was.
Yeah.
I had third-degree burns of some sort.
And then, did you have to have a hip replacement?
No, that happened before.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Well, be careful bringing the gravy down the stairs.
It was probably the best gravy ever, and it was a full crock pot because there's never enough gravy. And that year there wasn't.
There sure wasn't. There was no gravy, actually. College basketball last night. Michigan State fell to Duke, and Kansas beat Kentucky. Did you happen to watch any of those games?
Well, it's unfortunate that it was supposed to be the Spartans' comeback, but it's Duke.
Brandon, do you hate anything more than Duke?
In basketball, no.
Yeah, Duke's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Duke's my most hated team.
Yeah, I don't really think too many people love Duke.
You love them or hate them, that's it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Detroit Pistons dropped their 9th straight. This is not going to be a good.
No,
year
that's okay. This is when I swoop in and buy the staff tickets at the low price. Maybe they will just give them to us this year.
Yeah.
They should give them to us because we would spend more money on food and drink
concessions, yeah.
if they just gave us the tickets. They should start doing that again.
Actually, I think the last time we all went as staff, we spent more time in the concession area.
We got our money's worth. We wanted to make sure that we got our money's worth on that food, and we certainly did. It was a
Here's
wonderful
some
time.
more sports good news. Ohio State is no longer number one in the college football playoff rankings. Georgia knocked them out. Michigan remains number 3. I think Michigan should have moved up.
Well, as America's team, I think they should be ranked number 1 in the entire country. But that's just me, and I'm clearly biased. Did you watch the Netflix Cup?
Couldn't find it.
It was on Netflix.
I was looking for the new NCIS Sydney.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing one in Australia.
With Mark Harmon?
I don't know who's in it.
Well, let me know if Mark Harmon's in it. I didn't watch, but I saw a few highlights. The trophy broke at the end. The guy dropped it, Justin Thomas's partner. Marshawn Lynch was there. And it looked like just a party, you know. It's weird. It's not what live sports is.
The further ruination.
You're
of
watching, it's
professional
essentially
golf.
watching people hang out and have a good time is what it is,
That's
really.
fun.
I prefer the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
And you're paying for it.
Yeah,
Not
you are paying
Netflix.
for it. Yeah, you
And I
are
think
paying for it.
Netflix, the price went up again. Thanksgiving travel, AAA Michigan is predicting that we'll have the 3rd busiest traveled Thanksgiving in history, nearly returning to pre-pandemic levels this year. 55 million Americans and 1.7 million Michiganders will be traveling 50 miles or more during the Thanksgiving holiday weekend.
I'd like to know where people get the money to buy their plane tickets.
They're very expensive.
Very expensive to, I think I'm going to start looking at different airlines. That's how expensive they are.
Did you know that horses can fly on planes? I didn't know this till yesterday, but
Is that a real Clydesdale in there?
a loose horse on a cargo plane, this is a artist's rendition of what it might look like if it was a passenger plane, but it was a cargo plane. It departed New York's JFK, and it had to turn around shortly after takeoff. Air traffic control communication had the pilots of the Air Atlanta Icelandic plane explaining.
Is that an AI photo or is that real?
It's an AI.
Okay.
They had to return to the airport because a horse was loose on the aircraft.
Look at that horse.
Not a real photo. The cargo plane, apparently the horse, they're transporting horses to Europe for some reason, and he broke out of a stall, and there, I don't know, I guess there's not flight attendants on a cargo plane, so there's no one that could go down there and get him back in the stall,
So they just had the loose horse flying around.
walking around the cargo plane. So they radioed JFK, we need a veterinarian when we land. So I don't know, the horse got injured while
I wonder if
flashing.
airports keep a vet on staff. I would think that they might at this point.
Maybe from
all
now on.
the
Yeah.
all the animals I've seen at the airport.
Good news. The horse was fine. They were able to get him in the stall. The plane took off, and everything was fine.
I wonder if the horse went to the bathroom on the plane. It's time now for our I've Been Framed photo of the week. Each week, I've Been Framed partners with JTV to bring you one of the most iconic photos of the week. We have so many photos that one becomes iconic each week. And I've Been Framed offers affordable printing and framing for all of your picture needs, including custom matting and frames. This week is Columbia Central High School junior golfer Logan Bentley. Great shot. She had a wonderful year.
She's in the sand in that shot, I bet.
Yep, out of the sand. One of the best golfers in the state. Congratulations to Logan, and thank you to I've Been Framed. If you want a picture and frame that looks that good, be sure to visit I've Been Framed. They're located at 866 North Wisner Street. Say hi to Amy when you stop in.
And Bailey. Bailey too. Say
Yeah.
hi to Bailey.
Say hi to Bailey as well.
Yeah, they do an awesome job.
They
as you can
are
see.
unbelievable. We just saw the next couple weeks frames, and they're awesome.
Oh, cool.
Very cool. Great Christmas gift idea if you want to get. It's amazing how much a nice frame can add to a sleepy 8x10 picture, right?
And one of the subjects of the I've Been Framed frame photo of the week, Leslie Bowles, will be with us later in today's show.
And that photo has become iconic, don't you think?
I love it.
An iconic photo in Jackson.
I love it. Oh, speaking of, I'm loving it. McDonald's and Crocs are collabing. They are coming out with the Crocs, McDonald's Crocs, and they are collaborating. So those of you who are Mickey D and Crocs loyalists, you'll get to choose from a full line of shoes, socks, and gibbets, charms, starting today in countries around the world. You can
Not
get a
named the United States.
classic clog. Yeah, I like them.
Huh.
Would you get some?
No.
Would Ella?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
So.
Oh, those are very nice.
Visit, you can actually go to the Crocs website and buy them. And I believe noon today is when they roll out.
Really. Wow.
They'll sell out.
Set your timer for noon and get on their website. The Downtown Christmas Parade is coming up this Friday. We'll have that for you live on JTV and JTV.tv, presented by M&K Avenue Auto and Experience Jackson. From Experience Jackson, we'll have Rachel Buchanan alongside our own David Rice. They will call all the action and all the floats and all the bands. So tune in live at 6 p.m. Friday night on JTV.
Did you see the news out of Washington yesterday?
Washington, D.C.
Unbelievable. Washington, D.C. Congress, or as it's now being called, a middle school cafeteria, fights broke out in Congress yesterday.
My goodness.
This guy is actually a U.S. Senator, Mark Wayne Mullen. His first name is Mark Wayne.
Like one
Mark
name,
Wayne. One word, Mark Wayne.
no space.
He's from Oklahoma, and he challenged Teamsters President Sean O'Brien to a fight.
A fist
at
fight?
At a hearing, yeah.
A knuckle sandwich fight?
This guy stood up, took off his ring,
Oh,
and Bernie Sanders, who was chairing the hearing, had to almost forcibly sit him down. It was
jeez. Did he take his
unbelievable.
shirt off too?
No, but I think he's, like 2 buttons down. When you're named Mark Wayne,
You know what our country should be called? Social disorder.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
He was I don't know how he got he's a U.S. Senator from Oklahoma. He was a former UFC fighter. Claims to have had 5 wins.
There we go.
Research showed only 3 wins, and it was like in high school gyms. And former Speaker Kevin McCarthy was accused of elbowing another congressman that walked by him.
I can't handle these folks.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable. Did you vote for any of them? I don't think you have an
No,
opportunity.
we couldn't vote
Exactly.
for him. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
People of Oklahoma, you need to get that Mark Wayne out of there. And,
He probably
I was shocked this morning when I was reading Cranes that the tax revenue from marijuana in the state of Michigan is more tax revenue than beer, wine, and liquor combined.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
But isn't it a higher tax?
It is a higher
Okay,
tax.
well, there you go.
Yep. The state of Michigan during the current fiscal year collected nearly $100 million more in recreational marijuana taxes. So
that should take care of all the schools.
marijuana tax, $250 million. This is just the tax in Michigan. Marijuana tax, $250 million. So where does that money go?
To the schools.
Leone Township.
Yeah, no, I don't know. No, not all of it does. I don't know.
I don't know where it goes.
The Michigan Department of Corrections is hiring, and they are hiring right here in Jackson County. They offer immediate openings, great pay and benefits, and they'll even pay you while you do the training. Visit michigan.gov/MDOC jobs today and find yourself working for the top warden in the country at the MDOC.
With alcohol revenue, marijuana revenue, over $500 million. We shouldn't have to pay taxes at all with all that income revenue.
Well, someone's paying the taxes.
Yeah, some people are. And that doesn't even
The consumers
include
have already.
the lottery, the revenue from the lottery. With the lottery, taxes on recreational marijuana, alcohol, beer and wine, we shouldn't have to pay any taxes. But
You should run for office. I think you should run for office. Do you think that tax collected from the marijuana and liquor would cover enough?
No, we have, our state budget is billions.
But the schools will be taken care of.
Well, the money, where's it going? It should go somewhere.
I think it just goes into a bank. And
Well, there have been, and in
Cash.
Lansing, we have had, crooked legislators in the marijuana legalization
Of
rollout.
course.
Yes,
Yes.
they've been getting kickbacks, and they've been getting jailed too.
They have been getting jailed.
Yeah.
Also, coming up this Friday, during the Christmas parade, the Jackson District Library, they have an open house and holiday bake sale, which is my favorite bake sale of the year. And I suggest going before the parade, 4:30 to 6:30. Kids get a free book. And yes, it's the annual book sale and bake sale.
Carol Malden will frequently bake items for the bake sale.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Very good.
So that's the idea. Grab some goodies at the bake sale and then
And
go
then,
enjoy
yeah,
the parade. And
yeah,
then
enjoy the parade.
What do you do after the parade?
You go out to eat.
No, you go to Flagstar.
Oh yeah, you go to Flagstar. That's right. Excuse me. After you go to Flagstar, see Santa. Tell Santa everything that you would love for Christmas this year. Have a cookie and some hot cocoa. I'm not making the hot chocolate this year, which is beautiful.
Yeah, you were involved with the hosting duties
Was I?
last year. You
Yeah.
did a nice job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But I will not be. Katie Osmond and Flagstar Bank downtown will be handling all of that, and should be fun. So after you go visit Santa, continue your night downtown Jackson, grab something to eat, and spend the evening down here.
And Katie will be with us later today. And also we will be telecasting the parade live
Yes, we will.
from downtown Jackson. And who are the commentators?
Rachel Buchanan and David Rice
Oh, great.
will be on the call for that. Our show today is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're in their third generation of being family owned and operated. Thank you to Vermeulen's.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show lined up. Are you ready to get started?
I think so.
Okay, let's do it. Mr. Christmas, John Spink on the other side of this break. Stay with us.
Ace Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves superior quality flat roofing and repair services. We have been in business for over 53 years, and our premium customer service, high-level integrity, and world-class workmanship set Ace Roofing apart from other roofers. Over 53 years of experience, professional and informative, trusted among the customers, guaranteed customer satisfaction. aceroofing/jackson.com or call 517-782-8601.
Serving the Jackson community since 2007, G-Force Automotive is your local Auto Value certified service center. G-Force Automotive is a full-service repair facility. Our experience enables us to ensure your vehicle is well maintained year-round in everything from brakes to engine repairs to transmissions and oil changes. We are committed to keeping you on the road. Hi, this is Matt Clausen, owner of G-Force Automotive. Come see us for your next service visit. G-Force Automotive, where we make friends, one car repair at a time.
You never think about a good tow truck service until you really need one. Jimmy's Towing and Auto Repair in Jackson will be there for you in a flash. Our technologically advanced GPS software enables us to pinpoint your location and dispatch the closest truck to assist you in no time. Jimmy's has the largest towing and rescue truck fleet in the area, and we have the right equipment for any towing need. When you need help in a flash, call Jimmy's. Jimmy's Towing and Repair in Jackson.
Within the folds of your life, you find the passion and drive to keep pushing forward. Growth comes from continually moving ahead in every stage of life. Count on County National Bank to help with seamless financial solutions. We can act quickly and accommodate your needs, whatever life brings your way. Our local bankers understand our community and your goals.
Let's work together.
Learn more about our personalized banking services at cnbb.bank. Member FDIC.
If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's new location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospitals since 2008, but now with a new location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Ave.
Improving the air quality in your home isn't a luxury, it's improving your family's lives. Our staff do each job carefully, completely, and with great attention paid to you, the homeowner. We take care to leave each home better than we found it, and when you take your first breath after one of our cleanings, I'm sure you'll agree. We can help keep your home cleaner and your air safer by scheduling a cleaning today. Dux, we're your indoor air professionals.
Our show today is brought to you by the Center for Family Health, and all the school health centers are open to see you. Be a flu fighter. Get your flu shot. It's more important now than ever at the Center for Family Health, opening the door to healthcare for all for more than 30 years. Next week, Thanksgiving week, it's the Turkey Trot. I believe it's the 18th annual. Could be the 19th. Maybe it's the 18th. Run, walk, 10K Kids Fun Run. Sign up now, jacksonturkeytrot.com. One of the biggest races, one of the biggest Thanksgiving races in the state. Great way to kick off the Thanksgiving holiday, jacksonturkeytrot.com.
Joining us now is a man known as Mr. Christmas in these parts, the founder of Night Lights, John Spink. Hi, John.
Morning.
Good morning. And the Night Lights kicking off a little earlier this year.
Yep, we actually did a test last night with their first sponsor and media night. Worked out real well. It's earlier this year. We actually moved the run up, so we moved the opening date up. But we used to open on the night of the Christmas parade way back when we were here at the fairgrounds too.
Yeah.
So
it was great last night. I was out there and
weather was great. Wasn't it?
It was perfect. You know, when you get a chance to go out. Yeah, I'm wondering what's new, what's going to be different. The whole thing looked different to me, to be honest with you.
We switched to a whole trail.
It's amazing.
Actually, the exit where you exit now is different, and yeah, we moved everything around. Plus, we added some more displays.
I was driving on the pit road last night, and I almost blew into someone when I was. I was
you weren't
filming.
paying attention?
I wasn't paying attention. I was filming one of the tunnels.
Yeah.
And there was a nice family going slow, enjoying the tunnels, and I blew right by them. I hope you didn't get any complaints.
Not yet.
Good. One thing I love that I think catches your eye right away is the lights on the grandstands. I was able to see them right away.
You know, it's amazing. In the past years, people that came to the show, sometimes they'd comment and they'd say, "We never seen the grandstand."
Right.
Well, it's so dark out there, so we thought up this idea. What if we put some red and green lights on the grandstand?
It looks great.
It came out good.
That's a lot. I mean, the grandstand, as everyone knows, is huge.
Huge.
So adding that, and I know every year I ask you this, how many lights are out there?
What did you say, 6 million miles or something? Last night when I asked you?
I have no idea. We add every year, and we just, everything that you see out there is the displays, the bulbs are an inch apart. The trail is, almost 6 miles long, and you have miniature lights on each side. I guess that would be a project for somebody.
Yeah.
Not me, but.
This is, here's the lighted
grandstand,
and that really sets it off.
Just amazing how that reflects off the glass up there. As you see in the glass at the top, that's the tunnel. So, yeah, something new.
Where do folks enter when they will come visit Nightlights, John?
You're going to enter on Gate 8 or Graves Farm. There's 2 entrances. We've got it set up so east and westbound can always turn right. And you're not going to miss anything if you turn over at Graves. Nothing starts until the 2 trails meet. And it's a guided tour all the way through with lights, so you shouldn't have any trouble.
For first-timers, you'll notice a long line of displays of the sponsors, and those all occur even before you get into Nightlights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a staging area that we created because when we first moved there, a lot of people came all the same time and early. So that's the area before the ticket booth, and that's grown. That's a sponsorship program with the community, and that's really grown over the years. So, yeah, that's before we consider that not part of the show.
Yeah, it's amazing. You see, and the displays, they're so intricate. They're very cool.
Yeah, they've been creative over the new ideas to do that.
You know what's missing from the JTV display, John?
Andy. I didn't do it right? Oh,
I like the way it is.
I actually, I need 2 people now.
Yeah, we do. No, I like
so
that.
do I add another reindeer or do I
don't know.
add another elf?
I think we might add another reindeer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always been Brandon and Bart, and then the guest is John, of course. So, yeah, no, it's awesome. We love it. We love it. I actually got out, stepped across the line last night a few times, took a couple pictures. I know I'm not supposed to do that. I just wanted to apologize. Don't do that if you're going.
Yeah, we try to keep.
Do not get out of your car.
Stay in the car.
Yeah.
Because it's dark and
it is very dark,
and other people don't see you. Right.
It's the Cedar Point rule. Now the gallery, we saw some photos. Jeff Steers, JTV Zone, was there and captured a lot. And check that out. You really have to see it in person to fully appreciate. People do literally come from miles and miles
Basically,
away.
we're covering 3 states. We're Ohio, Indiana, and of course, southern Michigan. And I'm amazed how far they drive.
Yeah.
So, it's an hour and a half, 2-hour drive for some of these people.
What's the biggest question you get during the course of the season?
They want to know if they can drive if they're on the track.
Yeah.
And which you cross the track, and then the part that is the pit road.
Yeah.
They love going down pit road.
You cross the track twice, and you go all the way down pit road. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you do literally get to drive on the track.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes, you do.
When you first moved to MIS, you weren't able to drive on the track.
Yeah, I don't think we did pit road the first year.
Yeah, it's crazy what that has turned into.
That's
and,
I'm just amazed how big it is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is. And there's a lot of people. I mean, you really, you light up that whole area just for the holiday season. I mean, it's really cool. Just people driving by US 12 on M50. I mean.
Yeah, actually, we changed the route this year. You can actually see some more of the displays on Brooklyn Road this year. Which is different. It's a different route. And of course, like you said, on US 12.
A lot of the other tracks don't have the space. I was in Daytona last week, and that track, I mean, the whole complex would fit inside the 2-mile oval at MIS.
You went to Daytona?
Daytona. It's really small.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know you were in Daytona.
There's no room. I don't know what they do.
Yeah, there's nothing like MIS.
But you have to have, I mean, you can't just have the property. You have to, I mean, it's unbelievable what you guys do. I mean, if there's a blinking light that's out, there's someone on a gator over there changing it within 10 seconds.
Yeah, we try to monitor that, the best we can. And with that much distance, 5.5 to 6 miles, that's a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kept telling me that there was a light out last night right behind us, and I couldn't even see it. So I think you see things a little differently, probably.
Yeah, we look at them every day.
You've also extended the run of Nightlights this year into the first week
Yeah,
of
actually,
January.
January 7th we'll run after the new year. The school kids aren't going back, after the first week. So we had interest in that last year, so.
How about the train? How do you get on the train?
Actually, the train ride, if you go to nightlightshow.com, if you want to ride the train, you book the ticket online.
Okay.
And the entrance and parking is just before the ticket booth, but you enter the show the same way. So
yeah, I highly recommend the train. It's
fun.
It's a different view, and it's just fun being outside.
Yeah.
And especially with the milder weather that we're going to be having for next week.
Yeah, it'd be great this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for doing Night Lights and adding that to our community. We sure appreciate it.
We enjoy doing it. It's a win-win for both.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
Thanks, John.
John Spink, the founder of Night Lights Drive-Thru Christmas Show. More of the morning show after this.
Autumn is here, and you won't want to miss the American One Credit Union Fall Card Sale at Keeley Park and the American One Event Center November 15th through the 18th with on-site financing from American One Credit Union and hundreds of vehicles from multiple local dealerships. You're sure to find your next ride just in time for the winter season ahead. Visit AmericanOneCU.org for full details and to apply for pre-approval today. Federally insured by the NCUA.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is imagining. Change is big, small, clean. Him, them, us, you. Together, we can bring clean energy to Michigan and protect the environment for generations to come. Learn about your clean energy choices and how you can become a force of change. ConsumersEnergy.com/change.
Collins Brothers Floor Covering has been serving the Jackson community for over 80 years. We specialize in residential and commercial projects and offer a full range of flooring materials from carpet to luxury vinyl. With endless colors, styles, and patterns to choose from, we can complement the look of any room. Quality products at the best value and customer satisfaction are guaranteed when you choose Collins Brothers Floor Covering. Contact Collins Brothers Floor Covering and see how we can personalize your project today.
Family owned and operated, make professional tree care your choice when it comes to your property. Our certified arborist will examine your landscape and handle all your trimming and maintenance needs. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding to lot clearing, PTC gets the job done. Professional Tree Care is proud to serve members of the Jackson community using cutting edge equipment, and your satisfaction is our guarantee. Visit us online at ptcjackson.com or call 517-499-2820.
At Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More, we know how important family is. That's why we've been a family-owned and operated business since 2009. As an authorized Daikin dealer, we're dedicated to providing the best heating and cooling services for your family's comfort. So, don't sweat the heat or shiver in the cold. Let our family keep yours cozy all year long.
The secret is out. Jackson is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We are people with community pride, school spirit, and deep roots. The secret is out. Jackson has great parks, home to some of the best golf in the country, and boasts more lakes than you can count. With unique, locally owned shops and restaurants, we have a little something for everyone. Hey Jackson, the secret is out. The Heather Herndon team with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, serving the Jackson community since 2005.
The Jackson Police Department is giving away turkeys. They did this last year. They're going to do it again Monday, November 20th from 10 a.m. to 12. More details will be coming soon on that event. It will be at the American One Event Center. Monday from 10 to 12. Our show today also brought to you by the Cascades Manor, located in the beautiful 465-acre Cascades Falls Park. Book your next event at the Cascades Manor.
Jackson College is having their staff holiday gathering at the Cascades
Wonderful.
Manor next month, and they're very excited. It's an awesome spot for a holiday party. Next on the show, we welcome Jackson County Deputy Administrator Deborah Kubitsky.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing great. How about you guys?
Great. It's been a long time since you've been here.
Yes.
You've been busy.
Yes.
Very busy.
We've been very busy. A lot of great things happening.
Well, let's talk about some of the things that really are, exciting and great news for the citizens of Jackson County.
Yeah.
One is the early voting. We, as a state, changed the law to allow early voting, but that doesn't just happen.
Right. A lot of planning going on. Our wonderful county clerk has been doing an extraordinary job of getting that in place. It's for state and federal elections, statewide and federal elections. And she's got a plan, and she can speak to the very specific details and what the plan entails, but it's important that everybody realize that a lot went into this and what the requirements are. She's made a plan with most of the communities in the county. They elected whether or not to participate in the countywide plan. So there are 4 communities that are not participating. So it's important for everybody to know where to go to vote if you're going to opt in for that early voting. So
and that agreement's available for people to look at and look over. It's a longer document, but it's important information.
Absolutely, and that's why we're trying to get the word out so everybody knows where to go and what the hours are to do the early voting, since this will be the first time that we're going to be doing it. So.
Yeah, so each county, each township or municipality has to provide a staff and a location, so there were some that weren't able to do it.
Well, so what we did is the county clerk made a plan to participate together, so there will be one location in Summit Township and one location in Blackman Township. And then the hours are available on board docs, and I'm sure the county clerk has copies and information available.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there'll be 2 locations for the early voting, and it is available on weekends also, which is new. That's a change. And so all the hours are listed there as far as the early voting and when it will be available. So
some of the county's emergency services are getting upgraded. And Bart, do you know how many warning sirens are in Jackson County?
I know right where one is because there's one in Hague. It's a huge.
How many? Do you know how many there are?
48.
Yes, there are.
Really?
I knew you knew that.
There's 48.
Oh my
I knew
gosh,
you knew
how
that.
about
Says right there. 48. But I didn't realize there were that many. I just thought there was one at Cascades.
There's a lot. And we have to maintain those annually. We have them checked. A company comes in and checks them all, make sure they're working. We do test them more than once a year, but that's when the maintenance is. But our tests, part of the reason we're upgrading them, we're using some of our ARPA money, about $300,000 in ARPA money, to upgrade them is because several of them don't communicate back to us. So if they're not working, we don't know. So we have to rely on the public. And we've been working with one of the ham operator radio groups, and they've been working with us to help let us know which ones aren't working. So we want to upgrade them so that it's a 2-way communication. There'll be information sent to us if they're not working. So it's easier for us to proactively keep them working.
What are those sirens used for? I mean, obviously, I think tornado.
Right.
But just any type of emergency that you need to alert?
So Jason Hammond and Jason Brining are the experts on that, but we work with the National Weather Service, and they forewarn us about weather events that might be coming to us. And so for mass evacuations or for emergency preparation, that's when we would typically set them off.
Yeah, remember the guy in Hawaii with the flash forest fire? He didn't activate the sirens because he said, well, they'll think it's a tsunami.
A test
Right.
is what happened. But that's, we can talk about that all day.
Right.
Emergency, if it's an emergency, the sirens.
There's a reason for it.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it's important for the public to know when to prepare or when to hide or go to your basement and, so.
Do you know where all 48 are located?
No, I don't. Jason, both
I'm
of
sure they
Jason's
do.
probably do.
Well, they're big and they're loud.
I do know that, yeah.
Yes.
All right, we've got money from the opioid settlement coming to the state of Michigan, and does Jackson County get any chunk of that?
We are getting a pretty good chunk, and it changes. It's been changing periodically as you have to opt into the settlement. So as people didn't opt in, they keep changing our numbers. But currently we're getting about $3.7 million here in Jackson County.
Oh, wow.
That does not include any of the townships that were eligible or the city. I don't know how much they're getting, but some of the municipalities were eligible for funds as well. So this is just what the county is getting. And we've already allocated some of it. About $2.1 million is going to the health department to do prevention and education, which they've already started working on. They've got an employee there that's working with our community partners to get a program going there. So,
yeah, and this money, you actually know it's going to be coming in over a period of years,
yes,
decades.
There's multiple parties to the settlement, so each party has a different payout, but the maximum payout is 18 years. Some of them are paying for 5 years, some are paying for 12, so it's a different amount that we would be getting. We haven't received a majority. We've only received so far out of that, those millions of dollars, we've only received about $350,000 so far. So as we get the payouts, then we can utilize the funds.
I'd like to be the lawyer on that case. Wow.
Yeah.
It's billions and billions.
Yeah, absolutely.
So CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, they all agreed to settle because of their contribution to the opioid epidemic.
Absolutely.
So some of the money, does that come directly from those pharmacies, or is it all in one kind of?
So we get our payment from the state.
From the state.
So once the state receives funds, and they're getting it from the federal government, so it's kind of a pass-through. And so they each take their portions off the top because they're each keeping some.
Sure.
So they're taking their portions off the top and then distributing accordingly.
And now for some exciting news. You have a plan for the old armory.
Yes, it's still coming to fruition. We applied, the Parks Department, all of our county staff does a phenomenal job of searching out grants. So a lot of things that we do are grant related. We offer a lot of programs that we otherwise would not be able to offer by stretching dollars and applying for grants. But the Parks applied for a grant, and we were just notified that they received it, $580,000 to renovate the armory property. Unfortunately, the one building, the roof did collapse. So the commissioners, it looks like they're going to approve demolition of it. That's on the agenda for Tuesday night, this upcoming Tuesday. But the other building, which is the garage, is going to be transformed into a farmer's market.
Oh, cool.
And so, yeah, so it's really exciting. It's a great project. The Parks Department and everyone is really excited about what that can bring to Jackson County.
It'd be a great place for a farmer's market.
Yeah, it was. People may remember it was being used as the Armory Bike Union.
Oh, yeah.
And there were volunteers that repaired bikes and handed out bikes in that open garage space. It's like 10 bays or something.
Right. So as it comes to fruition, Kyle, I'm sure, would love to come spread the word on what it's going to look like and how we're doing. But it's going to take a bit. Obviously, we have to get some estimates and, put some improvements into the building in the area.
And you're already using all that open land for parking for the fairgrounds.
Absolutely.
So will that get some improvements too?
I don't know what the $580,000 covers specifically, what they applied for in the grant, so they had to put specifically what it will cover. I'm not sure that I'm sure they'll do some improvements to that area, but I don't think it's going to be cement or parking specifically.
A lot of great things happening.
Yes.
Thanks
Absolutely.
for the update.
Yes, thanks,
Deborah.
Deputy Administrator for Jackson County, Deborah Kavitsky. The morning show continues after this.
Ready to start the next chapter of your life? Call the Realtor who understands. Jenna Shimoleski, Seniors Real Estate Specialist with ERA Riordan Realty, 517-937-5232, or online at RealtorJennaCares.com.
Your new ride is waiting for you at Avenue Auto. We've been giving Jackson great deals on pre-owned vehicles for 27 years. With 80 or more vehicles on the lot, each with a free warranty, we're your family-owned and operated choice in Jackson.
At Total Landscaping, we take care of the projects that homeowners can't. From softscape work including planting and trimming, to more extensive hardscape projects like steps, patios, and retaining walls, Total Landscaping has you covered. Our forestry division can take on large projects from golf courses to farms to residential lot clearing. For the last 30 years, Total Landscaping has served Jackson with fair and honest pricing, reliability, and industry-leading quality and customer service. Give us a call at 517-764-3626 to begin your next project today. TotalLandscapingInc.com.
Join us at St. John Catholic Cemetery to participate in the annual Wreaths Across America event. The memorial service will take place Saturday, December 17th at noon. The ceremony will include remarks from our local veterans and the laying of the memorial wreaths on the graves of our veterans. Will you join us in honoring those who have served and their families? Donate a wreath for just $15 and help us reach our goal of 2,300 wreaths. For more information, please visit jacksoncemetery.org or call 517-783-1728.
Celebrate the season and drive through Nightlight's Christmas Light Show at Michigan International Speedway in Brooklyn, Michigan. Over 60 new displays this year. Open 5:30 to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 5:30 to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pricing is $35 per car. Cash and most credit cards are accepted. For more information, visit nightlightshow.com. Merry Christmas!
Hi, we're Phil and Barb Tripp from Tripp's Collision Centers in Jackson, Lansing, and East Lansing.
I'm Tony Hollow, Executive Director of Big Brothers Big Sisters, Jackson County.
And I'm Megan Forrest, Executive Director in Lansing. With your help, we can impact more families in our communities.
Mentoring relationships and empowering our children and our community.
Please consider becoming a big brother or a big sister.
Our show today is brought to you by Ace Roofing. Give Ace Roofing a call for any of your roofing needs, whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential. Ace Roofing has been taking care of Jackson for over 30 years. Center Stage Jackson has a performance. Do you want to say it for me?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
For some reason, I don't know how to say it properly, but it's November 10th to 12th and 17th to 19th, and it's at Jackson College's Potter Center in the Bauman Theater. For tickets, visit centerstagejackson.org.
Starring Kara Baker.
And Carrie Swantott.
It's a great show. Everyone's raving about it. Final weekend to see it. Next, we are happy to welcome from Baker College, VP of Campus Administration and Engagement, Dr. Aaron Mikey, and Unity Chair at Baker College and Harold White Award winner, Leslie Bowles. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you both for being here. Of course, I can't see you without picturing that iconic photo of you accepting the award. And it's look at this award. Is that cool? Did you know you were being photographed?
No, I was in a moment.
Yeah.
I was in a zone, and I wanted to thank God for His goodness and His mercy, and for that award. And I just did that.
That's awesome.
And looked up, and of course, you know I'm a crybaby. You already know. You've taken a lot of pictures of me, and you know I'm a crybaby. So I had no idea.
Yeah, it's so cool. Well, congratulations. So well
Thank
deserved.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, we also saw Leslie in Baker College at some of the trunk or treats. You guys, as a institution, participate in the community, and fairly new to Jackson. Aaron, you're in charge, I think, of more than just one Baker campus.
Absolutely. I travel to all of our campuses across the state, all 6 campuses, but come to Jackson weekly. You mentioned the trunk or treat that's put on by our Student Nursing Association and supported by Leslie. I think we had about 1,500 community members there for the trunk or treat. It was just amazing. I had to force my 15 and 12-year-old to come with me, and my wife came and they worked the event.
And now they're my grandkids.
Yeah, of course.
Prepared them for Leslie's hugs, and it was just a wonderful event and a great example of what Baker College does in the community.
Yeah, you've been with Baker College for quite a while. Talk a little bit about your career path and kind of how it's led you to here.
Yeah, I've been around Baker for 26 years. Started in Owasso, transitioned to Muskegon, moved to Metro Detroit and Allen Park, and went back to Owasso, and now again in Muskegon in different roles, but really just love the college. I think for me, it's about the students, and that's what I've seen at Baker College for 26 years is
our students' first philosophy, and everything that we do is dedicated to ensuring our students are successful when they leave.
Yeah, and talking about the community involvement, it's the students. You've got a lot of student groups, and they are doing things like craft shows, trunk or treat, and year-round, they're getting out into the community too.
They certainly are. Leslie, the Juneteenth celebration, we had our Student Nursing Association there.
It was awesome.
Did some amazing demonstrations. Just our students crave being involved in the community. It really shows them what it's like to be a community member and not just in the community, not really functioning well, right? They engage in the community, they make sure that they're active, and it provides them with wonderful opportunities to see other leaders doing the same thing.
It does, and you know, the thing about it is our Student Nursing Association and our vet tech students, they are just awesome. And their displays and everything, and their excitement and their energy. You know, can you imagine somebody having more energy than me?
No.
No. Not at all. Who is Baker College for? Who are some of the students?
So we have students that are traditional age coming right out of high school.
Yeah.
We have students that are adult students. In my career, we have serviced all of those. COVID has changed higher ed. It was changing anyway, but it really exacerbated how quickly higher ed changes. And so how we deliver education is changing every day. And students coming and sitting in a classroom for 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, those days are really gone, other than maybe for a traditional student. So online offerings, virtual learning sessions, and it's really amazing to see those transitions and how we need to continue to adjust our delivery model to meet adults and meet traditional age students. We realize that tuition is expensive and it's on everybody's mind. We froze our tuition for the 23-24 year. For our students, we offer free housing at our housing campuses. So a Jackson student who may want to get away can attend a Baker College campus that has residence halls in Owasso, Cadillac, Muskegon, Port Huron, and live on campus and get that on-campus experience for free.
Right.
And we have you at Baker College for a long time too. How long?
9 years.
Yeah.
9 years, October 6th.
Great. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
The equity, inclusion, unity, that is very important that students feel part of everything that's happening at the college.
Well, you know, this is my favorite saying, that equity, diversity is everyone's invited to the party. Equity is everyone has a chance to pick out the playlist. And inclusion is everyone has an opportunity to dance. That's my favorite saying about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And then we have diversity, equity, inclusion, and justice also. So, you know, when I think about that, because this is a privilege for me. So when I think about our DEI and how we work and how our committee works, it encompasses everyone, but the main thing is to make sure our students get what they need and to understand that we are a university or a college that ensures that everyone has an opportunity, regardless of race, creed, color, sex, age, what have you. Everyone has an opportunity. So I just love your glasses anyway, by the way. But everyone has an opportunity. Well, you know, I have to pick with, he's my
That's
one
fine.
of my favorite
I like
people in
those.
the
He had
world.
some ones on that I didn't like.
Oh,
You
well,
didn't
these
like
are
them.
from Schaff Vision Care.
Oh, glad you asked. Where did you say they were from? Schaff Vision Care.
Schaff Vision Care.
Wow, I have to head over to Schaff Vision Care. Get me some of those.
Absolutely. I love them. They make you look so young and just, well, you know how I love Bartley. Everybody knows I love Bartley, and I'm the only one that can call him Bartley besides Mrs. Bartley.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Well, you mentioned housing at several campuses. Each campus has its own flavor, and students in interest in culinary, there's one campus for them. And so do you consider Jackson having a specific focus?
That's such an interesting observation because it's so true. Every one of our campuses has a different culture. And it's because of the community that we're in. We model that
Absolutely.
community through our advisory boards, through our programming, and absolutely. So I would say the Jackson campus is dominated by health science programs. With that being said, we have a tremendous amount of students that do online programming in business and criminal justice that sometimes come to the campus, but a lot of times do their degree asynchronously online. But it's really cool to be able to go to the different campuses and see those cultures, how the students interact with the colleagues and how the colleagues interact. It's very apparent.
Well, we want to thank you guys so much for being with us this morning. Always good to see you, and it was wonderful to meet you.
Yes, and I just want to say before we go, thank you again for having us on. And it is a blessing to have a vice president that you can talk to, gets things done, is encouraging, and is all about our students. That's important. So I want to give him some accolades because he's a breath of fresh air.
And that's
well, it's great to have wonderful colleagues that do all the awesome work, right? I just show up and say hi, and they're doing great work and say good job.
And again, congratulations on the Harold White Award.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
From Baker College, VP of Campus Administration and Engagement, Dr. Aaron Mikey, and the Unity Chair, Leslie Bowles. We'll wrap up the morning show right after this.
Gilbert Chocolates has been a Jackson tradition for over 120 years. We've built a reputation for quality gourmet chocolate that you can taste in every bite. Handcrafted and made fresh right here in Jackson. Enjoy a variety of fudge, chocolates, truffles, and more. Create your own gold box or gift basket. Visit us at our new location inside Briarwood Mall in Ann Arbor, as well as Jackson Crossing and our factory location in downtown Jackson. Gilbert Chocolates. We are the sweet soul of Jackson.
Now is Extreme's Ram Make the Switch event. Did you know you can custom order a new Ram for less than buying one, and you'll have it in 10 to 12 weeks? Also, have you seen the new Jeep lineup? Lease prices are great this month. Finally, the Extreme buying team would like to purchase your vehicle. Extreme pays top market value. It's easy, safe, and you get paid on the spot. Visit Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Jackson or online at extremedodge.com.
Oh yeah.
Do you do landscaping?
Yes, we do. Our landscaping is creative and innovative. We'll make sure your yard is beautiful.
Do you do irrigation systems?
Yes, our irrigation systems are top of the line and will be designed to fit your watering needs.
What about lawn care?
We do that too. Our lawn care services will continue to keep your yard healthy and help it grow. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, serving South Central Michigan since 1986.
I'm Nate Vermeulen, and welcome to Vermeulen Furniture.
We are Jackson's premier home furnishing store. Living and dining room sets, home office decor, beautiful bedrooms, we have it all. Take advantage of our in-home design service, and we provide free mattress delivery and setup. We have a wide variety of power recliners for those lazy days, and be sure to check out our clearance center for the best deals in Jackson. Stop into Vermeulen's today and make your house a home.
Are you struggling with your mental health? We can help at Michigan Psychological Care, located in Jackson, Michigan. We are here to help strengthen your relationships, your interpersonal connections, and help you find yourself. With options of individual therapy, family and couples, group counseling, psychological evaluations, we are here to help with all your mental health needs. Contact us today to live the life you've always dreamed.
If you're trying to get a hold of JADA, you might have trouble. They are experiencing some technical difficulties in their routing system. So if you need to get a hold of JADA, call their transfer center, 788-8410. Buses are running as usual, but some of the lines and equipment are down. So just please be patient. Again, call 788-8410.
Would you rather eat only breakfast or eat only dinner for every meal?
Breakfast.
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 Breakfast. But you know what I would like to eat? Sauerkraut, which I'm going to have at the sauerkraut supper tomorrow night, the harvest dinner at Trinity Lutheran. And it's only $12 for adults, $6 for children, and it includes sauerkraut as mentioned. Hope
I'll
to
be
see you
there.
there. We'll be there, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. They're working right now. They're getting it all
Yes,
ready.
they
Peeling
are.
potatoes and slicing apples. All homemade. Well, we're out of time.
Yeah, tomorrow morning we welcome new chiropractor in town, Dr. Kurt Aaron. Also, Daniel Mahoney and Troy Pearson will be with us on the morning show.
Later today, we'll introduce you to Dr. Derek Simon, a joint replacement physician, aka orthopedic surgeon at Henry Ford Jackson Hospital. Believe the Hype with Chris Giannetti, Pat Gunther from JC, Randy Treacher, Katie Osmond, and maybe even Santa. All later today, starting at 1. We'll see you then.